welcome to another episode of the Extremely Casual Gamers podcast with Ellie, Chris and Guy. This is a casual gaming podcast for the everyday gamer, and on today's show, I've got a brand new game. I haven't created it. I made it sound like I created it. There's a brand new game out that I want to chat about, and I want to do some hypotheticals with you guys, and it involves dating.
Right, and you're involved in the development of this game, is that
Apparently.
right? Nice. Well done.
Yeah, and Chris, you want to talk about remasters, do you?
Yeah, I want to talk about remasters, and it's off the back of some gaming news that I'm going to get to very soon. But just kind of, and we've chatted about remasters before.
Yeah.
What's the vibe on them? Because my vibe has changed a lot in the past year on remasters.
It's because the people who have done the remasters, it is technically a remaster, but it's also not.
Yeah, there's all that sort of stuff folded into it, and it's just something I've noticed. Yeah, that's what I'm chitty-chatting about.
Intriguing. I can't wait. Guy, how's Miller this week?
Oh, guys, now, this might not mean anything to you guys, but holy shit, if you're a parent.
Yeah.
Miller's 5 weeks old.
Yeah.
And at this point with Daisy, it was to get her down at nighttime. It's, you got to get them in the pajamas, nice and warm, just at a bath. And then it's like dark room, soft light, bum taps and swaying. And Daisy would like slowly drift, and then she'd wake up again. And it would be about 30 minutes of just, like my core was rock hard. I had abs like Chris.
Welcome to the club, man. Yeah.
I was like going left, right, bum tap. And then eventually Daisy would go down. Last night, Miller tried to put a bottle in. She's like, not feeling it. Put her in the bed awake. Asleep.
Really?
Never happened. And then, so I do sort of the bookend. So I do late night and early morning, and Meg does the middle. So we're like, business report them every morning. I drop Daisy off and I sit down with Meg, but how was the night? She goes, she didn't wake up. So what the hell? So Miller slept 8 to 8.
Really?
The only time that she woke was because Meg was like, oh my God, is she dead?
Yeah.
But then gave her a dream feed, which is basically when she's asleep and you shove a bottle in her mouth just to get something in her. Did a nappy change the whole time, Miller.
Really?
Insane.
Okay, so you guys have got a similar situation to what my parents had, which is where the first child is very active, which is Daisy, and my brother, who it was very, very active as a kid. And then the second one is me. I just slept all the time, constantly. So hopefully you're running a really good sleeper.
Fingers crossed, because we also know everything's a phase, the good and the bad. So she could be great, and then all of a sudden there's the 4-month sleep regression where there's like a huge shift in their brain capacity happens, and then just she could turn into a tiny terrorist, or she could continue to be chill Mill.
Did you say Tony Terrorist?
Tiny
Terrorist. Okay, I was like...
Chill Mill, I like that.
Yeah,
That's
chilly Millie. But no, Miller is great. She's currently probably sucking on my wife's boob.
Lovely.
Nice.
How is your wife and her boobs?
Great.
That's good.
Meg's doing great. Boobs are great.
Good.
You going to ask about my wife and her boobs?
I'll do that after the podcast.
You can ask me, I already know.
Yeah, it's a train wreck, to be honest.
All right, listener feedback.
Guys, we're a little light on the listener feedback this week, but that is okay because I'm going to do something to pad for time as well. Now, a real quick one. This is a very visual medium, so good start. Chris Wood. Hey, guys, thought I would show off my new tattoo. Snorlax Dungeon Master rolling D20s with my baby son's date of birth. So it's Snorlax, the Pokemon, rolling some dice. D20 dice is what you use in Dungeons.
I didn't know what D20 was. Okay, cool.
Dungeons and Dragons is the 20-sided dice. So, and then, so it's Snorlax there with like the Dungeon Master sort of card in front of it. That's where they've got all the stats, and rolling the date of their son's date of birth. So it's like the combining is two things, Pokemon and Dungeons and Dragons, and then his son's birthday on top. So he said, does anybody else fancy posting their extremely nerdy tattoos? Tyler Paul showing off his Last of Us Part 2 tattoo, which is the one that Ellie has on her arm.
Not me.
No,
I was like, wow, you have a Last of Us tattoo?
It would be really cool if you got the same tattoo as Ellie, right?
No, but you would have to watch it first.
No, I think it'd be pretty funny if I didn't.
Yeah.
I just shouldn't. And then people ask me, what's that tattoo? And I go, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hang on, just quick experiment here. Would you rather play through the entirety of the Last of Us series and watch the TV show, or get the same tattoo?
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because there's a very obvious answer for a gamer here.
No, I think I'd probably do the TV show and the old gaming first.
Yeah, but it's very easy for you to say that, though, isn't it? We've discovered this.
It is easy for me to say that. But
it's horror-based, it's zombie-based, it's scary.
There is a lot of
shooting.
There's anxiety in there.
It's quite tough.
It's emotional.
Oh, okay, maybe I wouldn't be able to hack it. I'd like to think I could.
No,
but
you
maybe
could.
I could. Yeah, so
You've not watched the show, have you?
No.
You got to watch the show.
Okay.
Guy,
Yeah.
just stop. Do you see what just happened? You told her to watch the show. She said, okay.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. Come
on, Ellie.
Why have we not learned this? We're 2 years into this thing. Yeah. And she just goes, okay.
And then I walk out and forget
Yeah,
forever.
she walks out and goes, losers.
So that was a cool one. And then Sean Vandermerve said, careful, Chris, abstaining from gaming, which is what you talked about last week.
I've got an update on that.
From gaming may become a habit. And the next thing, you're an extremely casual stamp collector, hunched over a desk with one of those big lit magnifying glasses on stand, steaming stamps off envelopes and putting them in a sorted stamp collecting folder. And I actually see you doing that.
Yeah, I can see him doing that too.
Why?
But it might be like sorting like little miniature trucks or something instead of stamps.
Like Hot Wheels cars?
Yeah.
Hot Wheels cars I can see you collecting.
Yeah.
I used to have a collection when I was a kid.
Cute.
Yeah, so do you want to chat about abstaining from gaming?
Yeah, I mean, so that was last week you were talking about abstaining from gaming because you've got a list of things that you need to do and you've got some big booty gaming titles that you don't want to start because once you start, you won't stop.
That's right.
You'll Pringles it.
Well, once I pop, I won't stop.
Exactly.
But no, the thing is, like, if you have got a job you really need to do, well, not really. That's the problem. Is they're not pressing jobs.
Yeah.
They're just jobs. And I was
you
like, you know
should
what?
be doing
I should just do them. And then you're playing a really dark. Like I played Dark Souls 1 recently, right? And even though it's such an old game, if I had 15 minutes to spare. It's the kind of game where you just fire it up for 15 minutes, do some shit, and then it's just awesome. Like it is really. It just for some reason tickled my fancy a lot. And so I did not do a lot of these jobs.
Yeah.
I decided to, basically say no gaming until I've ticked off my list. I've ticked off half my list. However, I have been sick, and that's why I might sound a bit weird. I've now got a chest infection, which is very annoying. But that meant that basically over the weekend, I just sat at home doing absolutely nothing.
But did you game?
And I was like, well, what am I doing? I'm sitting here in front of my giant TV with my PS5 Pro and a collection of games. Of course I gamed. So Sunday morning I fired up Death Stranding 2.
Oh.
After watching an hour 50 recap of the story of the first one.
Oh, well, so you watched a whole movie pretty much. And
To
then
figure out what was going to happen.
Right.
Now, I didn't sit down and watch that. I watched it in chunks. Like every night before I go to bed, I lie on my Sharky spiky mat.
Nice.
And watch something chill for half an hour. I did that for a few days and just committed it to memory. Turns out I watched it and I was like, wait, what? I played the game, the first one. I watched 2 little recap videos and didn't realize that I still didn't understand the story.
Oh.
So the first one, I now think I understand the story, but it's like these pretty key moments are like blah, blah, blah is dead.
Oh.
Like Star Wars styles. And I'm like, is he?
Oh, really?
What?
Oh.
So I still... Such a hard game to understand, but I've started Death Stranding 2. And the good news about that game is it doesn't grab me like the Dark Souls did. So like if I have 15 minutes to spare, I probably won't turn it on.
Yeah.
Because you got to complete a whole delivery, which is like half an hour sometimes. It's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Which is good. So
Nice work. So did you purposely get sick so you could game? Is that your workaround?
That's right.
Yes, I knew it.
that's how my brain operates.
Abstaining from health.
Yeah, I might not be ADHD. Well, we don't know, but we've got an update on that.
Yes.
But I will purposely infect myself to play games.
Fair enough. Also, the Sharky mat. What is that doing for you? Because I've stood on one. It's very spiky. What do you like
sucks.
about it?
So do you ever get in your feet? And my mum gets this, and for some reason I've started getting it too. Maybe it's because I'm getting old. Maybe. In the bridge of your foot, you get a bit of pain every now and then, a bit of an ache.
Yeah.
So what it does is wherever there's spikes, and it's what acupuncture does too, it sends blood to those spots and like loosens up scar tissue, and basically your body treats the area. And so a Shakti mat is like if you stand on it, like you put a cushion underneath it, mat on top, and then you stand on it, and the cushion will make sure it really gets up into your like bridges and stuff.
Yeah.
If I do that for feet are the worst. But if you do that for 10 minutes, my the soreness of my thing will go away.
Wow.
Yeah, and my back, because I've got fractured vertebrae from playing rugby back in the day.
Jeepers.
And so I get lower back issues all the time, and the Shakti mat literally just does the same thing. Sends blood there, loosens my entire back up before bed every night.
Wow.
And since I've started lying on it, maybe 4 years now, my back pain it still happens every now and then, but nowhere near as much as it used to.
Wow, that's really interesting.
It is.
So that's the only thing you're doing for it too. It's just a Sharky mat.
Yeah, and
Pretty
I really
much.
should go to, and anyone who's in their 30s should think about doing Pilates or yoga or something and
Yes.
activating their core, I think it is, to
Yes.
support their back. But I don't want to do that. I will one day, but right now I'm just like, I'll just lie on my back, my Shakti.
I think you need to start.
I read
now.
I read an article just this morning saying that the period, the decade between 36 and 46 is the most important period for health for the rest of your life. Like if you establish boundaries and routines and stuff at that age, then it's a lot better. Like it's basically from 46 onwards, it's basically impossible. So like smoking and drinking and stuff. try and cut that out, you know, in your mid-30s.
Cut that out?
Yeah, in your mid-30s.
What?
Otherwise.
So what, stop drinking when you're 36?
Yeah, well, heavy drinking, really.
Yeah.
What's heavy drinking?
Like,
This is interesting.
no.
Can you please describe heavy drinking?
I don't know what heavy drinking is.
No, what in your brain,
in
Ellie,
my-
you as well. What
I
do you
don't drink anymore, so heavy drinking to me is like 3 beers.
Yeah, yes.
No, but that, like, you know that makes me feel like an alcoholic when you say that.
Okay.
So what do you think's heavy drinking?
I think heavy drinking would be at least 1 to 2 nights a week where you're sort of pounding it. You know what I mean? Like is this what we're doing, Chris?
Once a week getting blottoed. Like,
Yeah.
What's blottoed?
Well, like really drunk.
Okay.
Or
What are you doing?
at least 2 beers a night.
Yeah, so what I don't do is usually I might have 2 beers on like a Tuesday night
Yeah.
at home just because I've got a tray full of beers at the moment. And then once a week on average, I will get steamed. I never get blackout drunk.
Nice.
Never, ever. I'm
Yeah.
always like, it just sounds really bad, but like if I was to have to be someone be like, yo, I need you to drive to Tauranga right now, I reckon I could get there.
Oh, no.
No, not that I do, but
I
like
know.
that's the level of drunk I am.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
the level of drunk where I'm pretty confident I could come onto this podcast, slur quite a bit, but also there'd be a product there.
Yeah, nice, nice.
You know,
Yeah.
like, so it's not like you're I
you're
remember
not
the whole
blacking out.
night. Yeah.
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
got your letter, right? Your intervention letter.
Is that what this is?
Yeah.
So that's what I do.
Episode 97, Chris's intervention.
I average that once a week.
Okay,
And that's because of my job, man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, to be fair, you're doing that with your job a lot.
I probably would
Yeah.
drink more if I wasn't on the medication I'm on, like the escitalopram that I'm on. Is you're
Yeah.
not supposed to drink with. So if I have like 1 beer, I don't know if it's like placebo effect, but I'm like, oh no,
Yeah.
I shouldn't have done that.
But what's the point then, right? Because that takes the enjoyment away.
Yeah, although like I've got a 6-pack of Guinness at home. That to me is fine. Like if I have 1 Guinness, it's not going to kill me.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't
man.
freak out.
I think it's time you cut back, guy.
I had 1 the other night. I was like, all right, you slow down, man.
What about you, Ellie? You don't drink anymore, right?
Not really. Like, I'm not a non-drinker, but after last year of not drinking at all for a year, I pretty much just don't drink. Like, it kind of just knocked the habit out of me.
Yeah.
And now when I do, I don't really enjoy it as much. And I'll only have max 3 drinks. And then by that point, I'm like going, oh, I feel sick now. Like, it's almost like my body has started to reject it because I took so much time off it.
So
Yeah,
the interesting thing is, and Guy, you can, and this is a very interesting little side street for us to veer down here.
Yeah.
But Guy, do you really like beers?
I do.
That's the thing. Do you really like any alcohol?
No, this is my problem. Not problem.
Yes.
Probably
And
the
so
best thing.
one of the best things in the world is going to the pub, sitting down, cold pint on a
Yeah.
hot day.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I love beer. Like so that what makes me want to drink is because I really like it. And the
Right.
thing I've discovered now in the last couple of years is red wine. Love red wine. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
maybe if you had like a wine or something,
Totally.
it's when you really like it.
Yeah. And
that-
I don't.
Whereas you don't, right?
Nah.
So what do you drink, like RTDs and?
Yeah, it'll be like a vodka-based thing if I do. I might have a cider.
And they're never that great. Ciders can be okay.
Yeah,
But
but-
there's never something that you drink and go, wow, that's delicious.
Yeah,
Pretty much no, and it's never been the case. I've always struggled
Yeah.
to find a drink that I'm like, yum, yum, yum. I'm enjoying this.
Do you ever drink beer?
No, not really. Like nah. If I got offered one, I might take it, but I wouldn't necessarily go for it.
Yeah.
You'd take it because you don't want to upset
Be
them.
rude. But I will
Hey, Ellie,
say,
have this cocaine.
okay. No, but yeah, I would say my party thing, or like my favorite thing to do, is more along the plantation.
Oh,
area.
yes. I forgot about that.
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
With your buddy Mary Jane.
Yeah, so I'm more there.
That's
Like,
right. I forgot about that. Yeah, okay.
So
You're
no,
a dirty, gross
I'm-
stoner. That's right.
This is the thing. I'm not sober, guys. I'm
Yeah, great. Okay.
Nice.
I'm Kelly sober, bro. You know,
Yeah, hell yeah.
Kelly
I
sober.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my kind of my
Substance
little
abuse,
special.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So yours is drinking, yours is smoking weed, mine's gambling.
Antidepressants. What?
Yes, gambling with my mental health.
Gambling.
No, I don't gamble. You got to make money to gamble.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was what? Listen to feedback.
Listen to feedback next week. We'll just be all of our listeners be like, you guys all right? Actually, real quick before we move on to gaming news, I'm going to bring out my totes.
Oh, the
because
toad's here,
The tote is back.
and I think it's actually been here most weeks.
Do you have
to
any
be fair.
tissues in there?
No, why?
Are you okay?
I just got. I need to blow my nose.
Oh, yum yum yum.
That's all right. I'll run.
Happy
Oh,
birthday, Chris, and happy birthday, Ellie. Was your birthdays recently in the month of August?
Mine's bigger.
Hers is bigger than mine.
Yours is heavier.
For those listening, Guy has
Yeah.
brought out 2 small brown, lovely wrapped presents.
Yeah.
The shape of, like, I'd say it when you buy toilet toothpaste in a box.
Oh.
Yes.
That's the shape of mine.
Yeah, and mine's probably like a
Rectangle.
Like
It's a rectangle.
It's a rectangle.
They could probably fit a dildo, my one, I reckon. So do you reckon that's what Guy and Meg got me?
First of all, Guy, not Meg. Meg's not involved in this at all. And second of all,
thanks, Meg. Thanks for the present.
Thanks, Meg. You rock.
All right, so you're going first.
Thanks, Guy. Yeah, should I go first?
Yeah,
Do you want to go first?
No,
Okay. Do you need to blow your nose still?
Yeah.
I'm very aware that you've what? Oh.
Now, I will say, the box that yours came in, Ellie, I don't know what my mailman was on, but he absolutely munted it up.
That's
but
okay.
The product inside is fine.
I know what these are. These are motion sickness, aren't they? I've
These
never
are,
had any.
these are motion sickness glasses.
Oh my
What
God.
the hell
So
are those?
basically, you look like a futuristic Elton John
You
when
look
you
like
put
an
them on.
octopus wearing those.
So for those people who are listening, these are glasses that are like with a rubber frame, and they've also got like lenses on the side in the peripherals, which have got
Yeah.
levels of water in it. So apparently you wear these for anti-motion sickness. You wear these on boats, and you wear them when you're like
Cool.
car sickness, but also you can wear them for gaming. And as we know,
Nice.
Ellie is a motion sickness gal.
I
when
would
she games.
rather throw up all over myself than wear those.
Yeah.
Like the
Because what
same-
you're going to do with those is you're not going to feel as sick, but everyone around you is.
Yeah. So I saw those. I was like, oh, that's Ellie.
We've got to put a photo of those on the group.
Yeah,
This is great.
we'll put them up on our socials. And I would, now this a little bit of homework comes with your
but a bit
present.
of admin for my present.
Yeah,
no,
I'm sorry, Ali, but you're gonna have to game with them
Okay.
to
I
see
guess.
if they work.
I
And
suppose
play
I
a
will.
game that in the past has made you motion sick. Like I know you
will.
played Uncharted or Uncharted 2.
Yes, well, that was more of a scaring thing for me.
Okay,
But
well, think of a game that makes you motion sickness.
yeah, I will. Thank you.
No
That's very
worries.
thoughtful, very
Yeah,
personalised.
so happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I look so cool, Chris?
You do look
So
really cool,
please,
Ellie. I
please
take it
feel
back.
free to wear those for the rest of the episode.
Yeah, okay, I will.
I just squeezed mine.
Oh.
I think I know what they are.
Did you just break
Oh, yeah?
them? Oh.
I think it's a 3-pack of golf balls.
Ooh.
Oh.
Let me just open the old package here. Oh, Callaway Warbirds. Customized ones.
Branded?
Customized golf balls with the ECG logo.
Oh my
sick.
god.
There are only 3 of those on this planet.
That's
And
cool.
they will now be in your golf bag.
Oh my god, have you got some?
No, I haven't actually.
Well, you have to have one.
No, that's your birthday present.
Oh my god.
Cute.
A friend of mine who works at the copy centre. He printed those for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow, ECG golf balls. I cannot wait to shank one of these into a bush.
Yeah. So if you're ever playing at the
I'm never going to play with them.
if you're playing at the Waitakere golf course and you happen to wander into the bush and you find an ECG golf ball, it's because Chris has sliced it.
This
yeah,
is great.
100%. That's so cool, guy. Thank
Yeah,
you so
that's
much,
awesome.
man. I mean,
That's-
it's exciting, but I really am never going to hit these ever.
That's the problem with getting golf balls like that. Is
Yeah,
that you're like, I
they're
don't want to
too
lose
nice.
them.
Cute.
And then made it the copy centre also printed Ellie. There's an Ellie keyring with our logo on it.
Oh my gosh, cool.
And then I can't find yours, Chris, in my tote.
This is cute as.
There is one.
Oh my goodness. Thank
Hang
you,
on.
Guy. That's so thoughtful.
There you go, little
A keyring.
keyring with
Thank
the logo
you.
on it and your name.
Little
That's
Chris
so
keyrings.
cute. Hey.
Hey.
Thank you. That's actually really cool. I can't wait to put that on my keys.
Yeah.
My keysy.
So there we go.
Bloody good.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Guy.
Guy.
That's really
Thanks for our
lovely.
birthday presents. This is a new thing we're going to have to start doing.
Yeah, I know. Damn it. No. So sorry.
Your birthday's not for ages. You
thank
guys do the
goodness.
gaming news. I'm going to quickly go blow my nose.
Okay.
Nice.
Gaming news.
I got a gaming news. A couple of trailers have dropped in the last 3 to 4 days. The most recent one was this morning, but the one from yesterday was for what's it called? I'm bloody drawing a blank. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, the Indiana Jones first-person game that dropped on Xbox and PlayStation. There is a DLC coming out next week. It's called Order of the Giants. September 4th, it's sending Indy back to Rome to unravel the legend of a massive medieval crusader buried beneath the city. So this is a DLC that it's one of those DLCs, and I know that Ghost of Tsushima had it as well, where you can play the DLC mid-campaign of the base game, and then, play that little DLC and then come back and finish the rest of the main game. Or you can play the whole main game and come back and do the DLC. It's only going to be a few hours long. People are asking about prices. It's going to be about $35. If you bought the
US or New Zealand?
US.
Wow, that's expensive.
Yeah, if you bought the premium edition Indiana Jones game, then
with
through a download, it will come with it.
That is so expensive. That's like 65
Yeah.
New Zealand dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
like,
Holy
it does
cow.
look pretty cool. The trailer is a couple of minutes long. It was enough to make me go, oh, remember the Indiana Jones game? That looks kind of cool. So
It is. It's really highly rated.
Yeah,
People
exactly.
rave
So
about
there
it,
is a DLC coming out next week, which is really cool. The game only came out start of this year, end of last year, and they've already got a pretty cool DLC to throw in there. And the
Nice.
other one is, guys, today, as of recording, today's the day. The console wars are officially over.
It's done.
Because I thought it was over the weekend. Last episode, I said it was the weekend.
It was today, but when they listen, it'll be tomorrow.
It'll be, today/tomorrow.
Yeah.
So obviously on Xbox, you are going to get Helldivers 2, and PlayStation, you're going to be getting the new remastered
Gears of War Reloaded.
Gears of War, but also something that came out. There's a 7-minute trailer that dropped for Helldivers 2 for the new war bonds that's coming out. There's the Halo war bond, but there's another war bond. There's a whole new campaign, like a sort of season pass coming out where, if you know anything about the game, the Terminids, which are the aliens, the bugs, will go into their home planet. And not only do you go into these massive, ugly planets that are the home planets of the bugs, and they're all fully taken over and stuff, is that part of the mission is you got to go underground.
Cool. To the hive.
To the hive,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, there's a whole trailer. I chucked it up on the ECG for ECG Facebook group. So that's happening this week as well. So I'm probably going to be jumping back into Helldivers this week.
Nice.
Keen, and we'll get our group back together soon, and we'll jump on in a squad.
Yeah.
My gaming news, you touched on it there. Gears of War Reloaded on PS5 came out today on the day of recording. I've watched a few reviews and things, and heaps of the reviewers are like, how old, just off the top of your head, don't think about when it was released, how old is Gears of War?
2005.
You completely ignored the question.
What?
I said, how old do you think it is? Don't say the year. Don't think of what year it is.
20 years.
That's 20 years
20
old.
years.
That's what I was getting at.
Oh.
No. Yeah. So 2005 is when Gears of War 1 first came out. And that was Xbox's, that was one of Xbox, other than Halo, that was their other big thing, Gears of War. So the fact that it's come over to PlayStation is unbelievable, really. It's like Uncharted going to Xbox. Bigger even. It was more synonymous with Xbox.
God of War.
Yeah, it's like God of War being on Xbox, especially on the Xbox 360. And I forgot about how massive the online multiplayer scene was. All the reviews, I've watched about 3 of them on YouTube, people being like, the campaign's pretty old and the AI of your squad members are pretty dumb, but it still holds up. And the online is just as addictive as it always was. So for now, it's in 120 frames per second and, like 4K, and which is cool. Guy, and this will be part of my topic, would you recommend anyone play it?
The campaign or
Gears
the
of War Remastered, Reloaded.
No.
You don't think?
Gears of War 2?
So you'd recommend they go straight to Gears of War 2?
No.
This is the weird thing about
it's
it, right?
hard, because I would play it, but I'm not like, oh, it's coming out, I'll get it.
Yeah.
I'm not rushing to the PlayStation store.
And this is a game that's pretty close to our hearts, especially you and I, because we clocked all of them together, which was exciting. I would say, they don't make games like this anymore. You can sit down, I'm pretty sure it still has the ability to clock the entire campaign on one TV. You sit next to your mate, split screen style, split fiction styles, and you can clock an entire 20-hour, really fun campaign.
Yeah.
Which you don't get anymore in games. And those split fiction does it, and it's like a massive deal.
Yeah.
It was standard for Gears of War back in the day, man. So if you want to play an old school one of them, I recommend it. If you've played it before in the past, you know what happens. I mean, I've played that first game 6 or 7 times. I'm probably going to stay away from it. But yeah, everyone's like, it's great. The online multiplayer is awesome, and it plays really, really well. And it's, as you mentioned, it's just a huge landmark moment for Sony v Xbox.
Yeah,
I would say at least 90% of the people that are playing that game, it's just purely for nostalgia. I don't think there's going to be a huge number of first-time players.
Well, that's the interesting thing was one of the guys that was reviewing, I can't remember which one, was just like, I went online and it's clearly just all the people that used to be real good at it because I got my ass beat every game. So it's just all the people that have the same old skills from back in the day.
Yeah. Like riding a bike.
Yeah, but as I say, if you want a two-player, if you got one of your mates and you guys live together in a flat and you want a cool 2-person game to clock on the couch together.
Do you know if it's online co-op?
I don't know. I'd say so. Of course, they're fully cross-play. Like you can play one another on Xbox v PlayStation and shit. Yeah. Like it's fully cross-platform.
It would be cool if they did the same thing as Hazelight Studios.
Where if one of you has it.
One of you has it, but I don't think.
Nah, probably not.
No, I think you both have to have it.
We don't know though. We could Google it, but we're not
because of the
going
multiplayer element. Yeah.
Classic,
But yeah, like I say, if you're living in a flat together and you and your mate want to clock a game, yeah, I recommend it for that.
Totally.
Beautiful.
If you've played it before, you know what it is, yeah.
Yeah, nice. I have one quick gaming news. It's more of a PSA, especially to the parents out there.
Ooh.
Roblox is currently being sued by parents, and basically they're being done for not looking after children online.
Wow.
So they have 40 million daily users who are kids, just kids, which is insane. And they've just recently banned a former player named Schlepp, who was on the platform exposing child predators. So he would kind of impersonate children, I guess, to then catch these predators. And then he got banned, but not the predators. So everyone's up in arms about this.
Yeah.
And then there's another guy on TikTok called Family IT Guy, and he set up, just to test, he set up himself as an 8-year-old with maximum parental controls. And then within an hour, he was in a game called Public Bathrooms, where there were swimming pools, beds, and stalls that you could enter together, and there were things going on that children should not see. Within an hour of the safest parental control. So this is more just a PSA. If you've got kids on Roblox, just make sure you know what they're actually doing.
Yeah.
And even if you've got parental controls on, maybe just some parents like to play with the kids so they get more of a vibe of what's actually going on. But apparently it is just riddled with child predators. And do you guys know Chris Hansen from Day One NBC?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Chris Hansen. He used to host To Catch a Predator years ago.
So these predators would have been talking to these girls online, would like come to the house, and then it would all be an actor who's actually like 21 but looks like a kid. And then this guy would think he's, and then all of a sudden the girl would leave the room to go and blow her nose, and then all of a sudden Chris Hansen would walk in, and the guy's like, shit.
It's a very interesting show, eh?
What about when I just left to blow my nose just before?
Yeah.
Imagine if he came in.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But apparently he's sort of coming out of retirement sort of, and he's now investigating it as well. Like, it's a big deal. And Roblox doesn't have essentially good enough parental controls or censoring because at the end of the day, it's still driving engagement for them. So like it's in their best interest to keep earning money. And anyway, they're getting sued and sued and sued.
They should be. That's pathetic.
Yeah. So just if you do have kids on Roblox, just maybe make sure you're aware of like what they're actually doing, because it's not as safe as it might sound.
Also, if you have kids on Roblox, this is a bit of a sidestep, just ask them why, because that game looks stupid.
Guy, but we can't possibly comprehend why. Like, kids are watching 4 different YouTube videos at once at the moment, and like we can't comprehend it.
Yeah,
we don't know. You'll never understand.
Stupid game.
Yes, stupid game.
But
just be careful. Is the PSA there?
Yeah.
Now, Chris,
I can't take you seriously with those
I was
glasses.
just about to say,
I can't
feel free to take the
No,
glasses off.
leave them on. Leave them on. I reckon it's great. Do you have motion sickness?
No, I don't actually, but it really does remove the peripherals. Like it really. So I'm having to sort of turn my head quite drastically whenever I want to look at you guys.
Oh, so it's a bad thing.
Well, in
for this particular
context,
scenario.
Yeah, I'm having to sort of go every time you talk.
Oh, okay,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'll keep them on just
And
for
for
comedy.
people listening, that is Ellie turning her head.
Yes, very drastically.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah. Now, Chris, you've done a screener. You've done a bit of an ADHD screener here.
That's right.
What's happened?
So last week's episode, Ellie has, for the entirety of this podcast, the only reason she still is doing it is because she's trying to diagnose me with something. And you sent me through a screener. It was 15 questions.
Yeah, I believe so. Or maybe 18.
18 questions.
18 questions. Guy, you filled out the same one.
Yep.
And I think the area where if you land in this area is where you're likely to maybe, or it shows that you may have some
It says,
tendencies.
hey, if you get above this number, maybe go and have a chat to a GP.
Yeah, so it's not diagnosis, but it's the screening tool they use in New Zealand to go, should we take them further and actually look at them more in depth? Yeah.
So it's 18 questions. I screenshotted one of the questions just for a bit of flavour, and I deleted it. So that's cool.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
So much flavour.
That is really cool. Now I'm going to go to my recently deleted.
Yes, thank goodness for that
I'm
folder.
just using my Face ID.
What else is in that
Here
folder?
it is.
Uh-oh.
You have to have Face ID to look into your deleted folder?
I don't know. It's a standard.
Actually, I think mine does too.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't see that up.
Why is yours turned off?
No, Samsung doesn't have that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're like, damn it, I need to be on Apple.
This one I thought was interesting. Maybe you guys, sorry, you, Ellie, and Guy, who definitely has it, could speak to this.
Yeah.
How often do you feel overly active and compelled to do things like you were driven by a motor?
Yeah, how did you feel about that one?
I didn't understand the question.
That's so interesting.
I was driven by a motor.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like you feel compelled to just be doing something at all times.
Oh.
Or like, you find yourself just being driven to do things, but you're not really even controlling it. You're just maybe hyper-focused, or you're really motivated to do a particular task. And it can be, generally it's tasks that you enjoy doing.
Yeah.
So if you're doing something that you really enjoy, you can feel like driven by motor. But it's very interesting because when I first took the screener years ago, my sister and I have just recorded a podcast about the limitations of these screeners, because I also looked at that question originally and went, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, what comparison do I have? Because I'm only me?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Totally.
I didn't know.
Harder. You don't know what the base level is.
Exactly.
So if you found out the average, you could be like, oh, no, I do more than that. But
Exactly.
you think what you do is normal.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Right. So when you let's just say I'm driven by a motor to, like, for example, let's say unpacking the dishwasher. Is that a good...
Well, for you, something that you love doing, it could be drinking, right? So
And I have
driven by a motor.
it's a
Pound
supercharged
beers.
V8. But like, so, or is it like something
A project you might be doing, like, not that you're doing the old fence yet, but
I like working on my bike, for example.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
Do you feel driven by motor there, or are you more just relaxed? You just, teetering along.
I just do it whenever I feel like doing it.
Is it more like when you're doing something, it doesn't even, it's about productivity, and you sort of, in a monologue, be like, man, I'm on a roll here. Like, I'm doing a lot. Because I do that, I have that feeling when I'm cleaning the house. Sometimes I'll start cleaning, and then I'm like, ooh, boof, boof, boof.
Yeah,
It's like I'm the most efficient cleaner ever, and I'm not
And
even
you're kinda
realizing
hectic.
how good I am. I'm like, all
Yeah.
over the house. Like, I'm a machine.
Yeah, I'd say that would be driven by motor.
Yeah.
My sister, actually, she didn't understand the question either, but then once she got medicated, she then realised what it meant because she was
Yeah.
then not driven by motor. She was like, oh, that's what it is. So if you didn't understand that question, then it's actually fair enough.
But this is funny though, because what's come out of this is that because I didn't understand the question, I've probably got ADHD because my sister's been medicated and now she understands it. Yeah, I just thought that was interesting. I was like, I remember screenshotting it being like, must ask about this because I don't. When I thought about it, I was like, I don't think that is me.
Yeah.
It really isn't.
But then, what comparison do you have,
It's
really?
hard.
It's
Yeah.
actually really hard. There's so many limitations to these screeners, by the way, and a lot of people who are high maskers actually answer the questions in quotation marks incorrectly because they don't realise that
Well,
what they're doing is actually a mask
Yeah.
or like something that they've adapted
So-
their natural behaviour to.
Do you have a theory that I'm high masking? Is that what your theory is?
I mean, yeah, if you guys are neurodivergent, you're definitely high masking, both
Yeah.
of you. Yeah, for sure. You're
I-
very intelligent. This is the thing. When you've got high intelligence, often you, especially social intelligence, you end up kind of just not looking ADHD at all, or even autistic or whatever it might be.
but
yeah.
right. But then is there a chance that I'm just not?
There is a chance that you're not. Yeah.
Whereas in your head, I'm like, if I was in your head right now, I feel like you'd be like, you're masking. I can tell. Take off your mask. So it was 18 questions.
Yeah.
The threshold was 14.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
like the bit where it was like, hey,
maybe
you
get
hit
looked
this,
at.
you're in.
was that me?
Oh, funky music.
So I'm playing.
Is that real?
I'm playing a photo memory of my wife and I
Oh,
with music, custom music. Sorry about that.
That's beautiful.
So the threshold was 14, right? Guy, how did you score?
I had a 13, which was
That's
so annoying.
brutal.
So annoying because it's like I
Brutal.
didn't hit the threshold, but I'm one away from the threshold. So how loose is the threshold? If I had a 7, it would make sense.
Yeah.
If that was me, if
13?
you're over half, in my eyes, it's like.
I think you should still get tested based on that. And
Yeah.
I would actually be interested to see what you answered and how.
Exactly.
Because I wonder if there's questions you didn't quite understand.
Because you're
Yeah.
dumb.
Because-
No, I also think there was at least 1 or 2 questions where I didn't lie, but I feel like I
you-
didn't nail it.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
if that makes sense.
Or you answered what you think is right or what you maybe are forced to behave like, but actually naturally
There's a
wouldn't.
part of me that wants to be ADHD because then it explains how I am. Because I think if I find out that I'm super not ADHD, I'm like, then what's wrong with me?
Nothing's wrong with you guys.
No,
right?
there's nothing. You're beautiful.
Well, a couple of things, but like nothing major.
Yeah.
So what did you
you're
get?
sweet. What do you think I got?
I reckon you got lower than what we think. So I reckon you got
Yeah.
like 11 or 12.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I got 4.
Did you?
Bullshit.
I got 4.
Did you get 4?
I got 4.
Really?
4, yes.
That's fascinating.
And I was flabbergasted that I got 4. I was like, I feel like I should have like 1.
Yeah, interesting. So you are just a neurotypical. No, but you could be autistic. You might.
Oh, was that what this was?
No,
Like,
no.
if you're any lower than 5, you are autistic.
Anything I've said on this podcast, by the way, is not medical advice.
This is where Chris
It is.
Hansen comes in. He goes, Chris, you're autistic.
You're autistic. And Guy's a pedo. Both of you come with me. Okay, so what does that mean?
Interesting. Well, I guess based on that screener, you wouldn't need any further testing. But I'd really love to see your answers.
Ellie doesn't believe it.
No, I do, but I'm just interested to see.
What part of you thinks that I'm intentionally answering it in a way that will give me a low score?
Oh, I just feel like you. I know what you like, and I feel like you would have been going. No, like were you overthinking it and going like that sounds like an ADHD trait, or did you genuinely just go?
Because this is what I was aware of. Is like there's no point doing something like this unless you answer it correctly. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you waste. And I genuinely am curious because you're so like you're under there.
is
There's
it?
something, yeah. And I'm like, well, let's find out. And so I 100%. I sat down. I really thought about it. I really thought about the motor one.
Yeah.
And I kind of got. I was like, okay, so you feel like you're just doing stuff just because. My interpretation was you're just doing stuff because you feel like you're driven and you don't realize you're just doing it, going through the motions is what I took from that. Which I guess isn't correct.
Yeah, it's hard to explain. I think it's more as well like it's almost driven by anxiety in some ways. It's like a very,
Yeah.
heightened
See,
drive.
I get zero anxiety.
Yeah, right.
Fortunately, because my wife gets anxiety.
Oh my God.
No, seriously, like I get I get a little bit if someone who is anxious is around me and puts the anxious thoughts into my head.
Oh, yeah.
And because my wife, her anxiety's gotten a lot better, but she used to get it. Yeah. And then fortunately, because you get anxiety, Guy.
Yeah.
I know, and Meg gets it too.
Yeah.
And so if two anxious people are together, instead of, I've kind of like made myself, I don't know, I don't get it. I'm a very laid back guy. Whenever something bad happens, I think, what's the worst that's going to happen? It'll be fine.
Oh my God.
How?
Yeah.
Honestly, how?
And so
that's amazing.
And so my wife comes and she's like, oh my God, I'm worried the world's going to explode. Sorry, I just spat everywhere. And then I'm just like, but if it does, like, it's all G.
It's interesting though, because anxiety is like, you can be anxious about certain things. And I know this is a gaming podcast. We've been talking for about 40 minutes now. And we've mentioned gaming like very, very little. But like my wife is very health anxious. So if any of our kids slightly coughs or if somebody coughs around our kid, my wife is an anxious wreck and she really goes to the worst case scenario. There's a part of my brain that goes, that is incredibly rational in this situation, goes, it's probably not going to happen though. But I can't apply that logic and that rationale to the things that make me anxious.
That's right.
Whereas things that make me anxious, my wife can be the voice of reason, be like, that's probably not going to happen though, guys.
Good. So what makes you anxious?
Are you just anxious because your brain is so busy? Like, is your brain so busy all the time that you just...
my anxiety's peaked over the last year, and it peaked a year ago. To like this time a year ago, I was, as you guys know, I was a complete mess, and it was like a year ago in June where I don't know what happened, but I had an insane panic attack, and then I think, ever since then, my anxiety stemmed from me losing control of my mind and thinking that
It might happen again. Or...
I'm worried. I'm basically, it boils down to. That panic attack that I had was like an hour and a half of pure terror. And I'm just so terrified that will happen again. Yeah. And that it will continue to happen for the rest of my life and that my thoughts aren't my own and that everything around me isn't real and I'll be disassociated. And it's terrifying. And it's like second guessing everything that I'm witnessing in front of me is real. It's like a real like...
Yeah.
Ooh, like, just Ellie wearing those glasses, is that helping?
Yes. Boogly. So yeah, right.
Yeah,
that's really
interesting.
Yeah, it is. It's terrifying.
Yeah, that's awful. Was it derealization that you were going through, or depersonalization? Yeah,
I've had that before.
Yeah, wow.
Depersonalization and disassociation was a huge one.
That's
it's
awful.
real, like you're just watching your life.
Yeah,
wow.
You're not actually. Yeah,
that's freaky.
It felt weirdly like a video game, and I just wanted the video game to stop.
Yeah.
And like I was just, it was really weird.
Yeah, wow. Well, yeah, a lot of undiagnosed ADHD and autism is actually manifests in severe anxiety,
and
which is why I wonder.
That's why I really want to get diagnosed.
I think you should go and get diagnosed.
I think you should. Yeah.
Yeah, I really.
Maybe not you.
But I'm also scared, and this is my anxiety. I'm scared that it will come back and the doctor will go, Guy, you don't have ADHD or autism. I'm like,
and who cares?
But that's the thing. Like,
you do care.
I do care.
I'm
so
you want it?
I want it because it will explain it.
Yeah,
it's like if you've got in severe back pain or stomach pain, and you go through all of these tests and they go, there's nothing clinically wrong with you. But there is. And then, but if you find out, even if you find out you've got some sort of like disease, at least then you go, something. I know what it is.
Totally.
So I need something tangible to grip onto. So,
but that shouldn't stop you from going.
Yeah,
I know.
Fear of what you might find out. You know,
I know.
I think every person who thinks they might be ADHD or autistic, they go through exactly what you went through, and I did as well. Like I was like, what if I'm not though? Oh my goodness! Ugh. But I do think it's pretty. Either way, they're going to find out more about how your brain works. Yeah. But I think it's pretty likely that you're neurodivergent for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Does that mean I can be like, if I get diagnosed, does that mean that I'll get like mutant powers, like an X-Men?
That's correct.
I don't know what
Sorry, I'm speaking out of turn here. Ellie, you'd be better able to speak to this, but I'm pretty sure that's correct.
That didn't sound like English. What are you saying?
I'll be a mutant and I'll get powers
X-Men.
like an
Have you seen X-Men?
Yeah.
She hasn't.
No, of course I haven't.
Of course she hasn't.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what happens.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sick. Do you get to choose your powers, or is it like bestowed upon you?
I think it's already bestowed upon you.
What would mine
You haven't
be?
unlocked them yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, very interesting that you probably not ADHD.
4 is wild.
Yeah, 4's very low.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it is, but maybe it's because I'm coming at it from a lens of ADHD.
Yeah.
What's not wild is that I got 10 higher than you.
No, absolutely not.
That makes complete
that makes sense. Yeah.
Seriously, going into it, I was like, I think I'm going to get like 0 or 1 here.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then I got 4 and I was like, oh,
okay.
Because I was genuinely answering the question, and like some of them I was up here and some I was down here. And so very interesting.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Well, next week do an autism screener and we'll meet back here. No. If you're listening though and you actually either relate to this or you think you could be neurodivergent, you can go and do these screeners, and they're not diagnostic tools, but they can kind of help you understand your brain better. And there's so much more that comes with things like ADHD that you don't realise, like emotional regulation issues, rejection sensitivity, all sorts of things. So go and look at a screener if you feel like you might relate to it, because it can be really helpful to just understand how your brain works.
And if you really enjoy these conversations that we're having, because I know I said we're not talking about gaming, but we're talking about us.
Yeah.
You know, let us know feedback, and also listen to Ellie and her sister's podcast as well.
Yes, WTF is ADHD is our podcast, and we literally talk about all of this stuff and our journey and all that.
You should get Guy on an episode.
Yeah, no, we should.
If I get diagnosed, then hell yeah.
Yeah,
Guy,
definitely.
can you please go and get diagnosed?
Yeah.
Like seriously, no. Like this is like saying, "Hey, Ellie, can you play The Last of Us?"
No, I totally will.
No, like seriously.
No, it sounds like something I'd do. Yeah, I actually might do that.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, totally. I'll do that next week.
And I'll do like a review of it in a month's time. Yeah. Can you have to though.
It'll be like it takes 2 years to get diagnosed.
No, go and get diagnosed. As one of your best friends, I'm saying you need to. Yeah. I think it'd be a good thing.
I think understanding your brain more would help you, and I think your anxiety would actually lessen slightly. To be honest, that'd
be rad.
There you go. Also, I got an Aura ring for my birthday, so I'm now tracking like all of my vitals and stuff. So
how are they looking?
Not great. No, I'm starting to really like track my cycle and like just watching patterns and stuff like that, because I'm very moody, and so I'm trying to work out like,
hell yeah.
I know I've got PMDD, which is premenstrual dysphoric disorder, which is to do with the menstrual cycle, but I am trying to figure out more. So I got an Aura ring, which I'll report back in a few weeks and let you know if anything crazy comes up.
What is an Aura ring? Is it like a smart ring that tracks your blood pressure and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's kind of like a Samsung ring. Or
my wife's just got one of those, and it tracks your stress.
Yes.
Yeah, and we went to kindy yesterday, like a trial kindy for this new one Daisy's going to, and there was these 2 boys being mean to Daisy, and at the exact time she looked on the app and she could see her stress levels peaking.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got that.
That's scary.
Cool. Yeah, it is. Hey.
I don't know if I want to see on screen, hey man, you're freaking out right now.
Notification, calm down.
I was just in a car crash, of course I did.
But yeah, I'll let you know if it's good and to use if you care, because not now, but like in a few weeks' time, because I was tracking my sleep and everything.
Oh wow!
Are we fascinated or nah?
No, I genuinely am. I like the idea of tracking all that shit.
How long do you sleep at night?
Well, the last 2 nights, so I've already had it for 2 nights, but I've had about 8.5 hours.
Nice.
Yeah, not bad. Hey? Yeah, not bad. I do love my sleep. I've been going to bed at 9.
You went for a long time without it with the breakfast show and being all over the place. So.
Yeah, and I've realised that I just cannot not have sleep, so I just,
My wife Lucy's like that.
She just rip a fat cunt and go to bed. Am I right?
What? Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, do I tell the ring that I'm using medicinal cannabis to get to sleep? Like, do they need to know that?
Save that Coke can, Chris, for Ellie, so she can.
You want to?
So she can make a bong in the car.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Yeah, keen. All right, should we do a bit of gaming? Not gaming, but gaming.
Yeah, 40 minutes then. Should we talk about gaming?
Yeah, probably should, eh? I'll just jump in quickly. Katarina Smith, who is a lovely member of our ECG crew, she put a trailer into our ECG for ECG Facebook group, and it's a game called Date Everything, and it's literally just a sandbox dating simulator set in a home, and you can just date anything. Like genuinely, you can date the toaster, you can date the front door, you can anything in there you can date, which is so random.
Watch the trailer. It's very funny because what I didn't understand, I was like, how are you going to date the toaster? But what happens is you go up to anything in the house and then it shows like an anime version of that thing stylized as a sexy human.
Yeah, you walk in, so it's first person, like PlayStation 2 graphics, and then you said, once you click on the chair, it's like a really sexualized version, like
of a chair,
like it's like a person, but then like there's like slight cushions on its arm, and like the toaster's like
on the chair.
Yeah,
there you go. I liked how the shelf was this woman who was like a CrossFit woman who was really fit and had abs.
Yeah,
because she's been holding stuff all day.
It is interesting because you watch the trailer and then you look around your house, you're like, what in my house would I have sex for? Yeah, you know? what's the hottest thing in my house?
Your wife's over there like, hey,
I'm imagining me.
I'm checking out the toaster.
I'm checking out me boning the PlayStation 5.
Have you seen Lunatics with Chris Lilly with Keith Dick? Have you seen Keith Dick?
Oh, is that one of his series?
He has a romantic, passionate love with his vacuum cleaner. Have you seen it? It's quite funny.
My wife's co-host has made love to a vacuum cleaner.
Oh,
Dan Webby.
Oh yeah,
yeah. When he was in his teenage years, he gave that a go.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
it's just a little hole, you know.
If you know it.
Pardon?
Hey, he strikes me as a dude that would have done that. Actually,
of course he is.
And no judging, you know.
Absolute.
Wow, we did.
There's a lot of judging.
Yeah.
A lot of judging. I thought we could play a couple of little fun games, guys, based on this funny little quirky game.
Yes, I'd have sex with this microphone.
Okay.
Guy, I need you to simmer down, man.
I'm going to do like a pickup line and then you just have to guess what
the item is.
Yes.
Yeah, what item am I hitting on?
Okay.
You know?
Nice,
Start off kind of easy, okay?
Have you written these?
Yes, most of them. There were a couple that gave me thought starters and then,
Nice.
Okay. You light up my world like nobody else.
Lamp.
And
Sorry. Finish the pickup line.
But yeah, that's all it really was.
I love lamp.
What was, finish it though?
And without you, I'd be in the dark. So it's pretty. You got it. It was, I was sort of making it more of a an One Direction lyric, that one.
I'm just jumping in and ruining it halfway through.
No, I love it.
If you have sex with a lamp, does that make it a flashlight?
Guy, I was about to be like, can you just relax? But that's actually quite funny. It's good. It's disgusting.
That is good. I like that. Okay. I love how you always keep things chill.
The fridge.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. This is great. Whenever I'm with you, I just want to feel so grounded. I want to walk all over you, baby.
The rug?
The floor.
The
Yeah,
carpet.
doormat. Yeah,
yeah.
doormat. Yeah, classic. Oh, this is a bit easy, actually. I feel warm and toasty when I'm with you.
Toaster.
Yeah.
Electric blanket.
Yeah, that would have been good too, actually, but it was the toaster.
I hate electric blankets.
Do you?
I genuinely,
Why?
I'd rather get into an ice cold bed than get into a warm bed that's like it's cheating. You haven't earned that heat.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Is that a hammer in you, or are you just happy to see me?
A hammer in me.
Yeah.
Toolbox.
Yeah.
That was clearly written by me, that one.
Yeah.
But on the gross side. Oh, yeah. I just want to be in you.
A spoon.
I can see where it's transitioned from ChatGPT into Ellie's ones.
Yeah, I'm trying to imagine how she's going to incorporate farts into this.
There's a clear line there.
Okay. I just want to be in you.
Yeah.
Like a dildo?
No.
Power socket.
No, but that's good. That's
Toilet.
Food.
No.
One of these is going to be toilet, by the way, because it's Ellie.
Yeah. I want to be in you.
Food.
No.
What goes in a thermometer?
I want to be in it.
Oh, bed.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
nice.
I thought it was the item talking to us.
Yeah,
it's like, what's
right.
going in me?
No, she's hitting on the item.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sorry. I may not have made that clear.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, last one. Oh, yeah, you make me wet.
Shower.
No.
I didn't even do it. I didn't even do a toilet one.
What would be the toilet?
Yeah, what would it be? What would
Sit on
you
my
get?
face.
That is
Shit on
great.
my face.
No.
What were you going to say?
Too far.
Okay.
I've got two.
Oh, yeah, go. Oh, so you're hitting on the item, and we've got to guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about we go back to my place when you lay me down and slide on my wrinkly bits?
That's good. Wait, what is that?
Slide on my wrinkly bits.
Yeah. Wrinkly bits.
Toilet paper.
How about we go back to my
Nice.
place and you lay me down
Lay me down.
So
and slide on my wrinkly bits?
my wrinkly bits.
So are you talking to the item or is the item talking to
I'm
us?
saying it's way to be. No, I'm talking to the item.
Okay. You want to lay it down and
No,
slide.
why don't you lay me down?
Yeah.
And the items slide on my wrinkly
Okay,
bits.
so we're going to figure out what's Chris's wrinkly bits.
Surely someone listening right now is like yelling it out.
Condom.
My wrinkly bit. An iron.
balls.
An iron.
Sorry.
Are you kidding? My balls.
I just thought, wrinkly.
Yeah, no, that's suggestive.
That's great. These are
All right,
great.
what about this one?
These are better than mine.
Fire me up. Watch out for the yeast.
Bread maker.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
You got a yeast infection, do you?
Disgusting.
Nice.
No, the bread does.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this one's really bad.
Okay.
Are you a monstera? Because I'm about to monstera that ass up.
Is it
So
like
it's a monstera.
There's a pot plant. Yeah. I've already wrote two. Yeah.
No,
and I was like,
great.
that's enough.
No, that's we've gone too
Finish on
far.
a high.
I can't believe that ironing one.
Yeah, no, I really didn't have any idea what you were talking about.
Yeah, right.
Another way.
So title of the episode, Chris's wrinkly bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Just gonna
Perfect.
add that in now.
Perfect. I have one other thing. This is more putting the creativity on you guys if you
Yes,
want to.
and before you launch in, I think we'll save my topic for the DLC.
Good idea.
Yeah.
We are going, we're going
yeah,
hard here. Okay. Going, oh, should have said that. Okay. I want you guys to pick an item each in the household, and you've got to try and sell yourself as that item so that I date you. And then I choose which one I'm going to date.
So we're playing the role of the item.
Yeah. And you got to try and, use a pickup line, and I'm basically just making you do all the creativity. I'm being the judge again. I should bring my wig back.
Yeah. Right. So, so I pick an item.
Yeah.
And then I sell myself to you.
As that item.
But am I doing a pickup line?
I mean, yeah, maybe you could do a couple of pickup lines.
Okay.
Don't have to do anything too in depth, but just see if you can woo me.
Baby.
Oh, shit.
Sit in front of me.
Oh, I think I know what you might be.
I'm going to make you warm. Put some wood in me.
I was wrong. I thought it was a TV.
Yeah,
but I'm not
But clean me out every 12 months because otherwise pigeons might get in my chimney.
That's good. That's very good on the spot. That's
What
great.
is it? Let me guess. Balls?
Yeah, it's guy's balls.
It's guy's penis.
Condom, I don't know.
Are you a fireplace?
I am a fireplace.
Nice. Chris, what do you got? Baby?
Baby. I feel really awkward doing this.
Nah, don't worry.
The glasses really cut down the sexiness of Ellie.
You're right.
Yeah,
it makes it a bit more ridiculous.
Yeah, and her turtleneck looks like she's gone to some Broadway.
Oh, you got a turtleneck on?
Well, sort of. It's
hoodie.
sort of a bit high. Yeah, it's sort of a loose, sort of thin
I like
hoodie.
I like
Thank
it.
you.
Hey, babe. Let me comfort you.
Oh.
What do you think?
Thank God you said foot.
Let me comfort you. Let me comfort you. I'm so big and you're so little, and I'll snuggle you up in my big arms, and you can.
Are you a duvet or a comforter?
Close.
A doodah? What
You
it's called?
can sit on me if you want.
A couch?
Yeah, really,
Nice.
really
Yeah.
big L couch. Is what I was
Nice.
picturing, but it's really hard to be an item and pick up a chick.
It is a bit. It is a bit. I think in this context, I'm going to date the fireplace.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice and steamy.
Obvious choice.
Do you know? And
smoky.
This is weird, but good combo: fireplace and a couch.
That's true, actually. I've done both here. Threesome. Let's
Threesome.
go.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
It was
baby.
bound to happen. It's been 2 years now.
Cheers.
All right, so we'll save my topic for the DLC,
Yeah,
which
that
will be
was
out
nice.
Monday.
That was a
Cool,
bit of
cool,
fun, though. Thanks, Katarina, for bringing that to our attention. I probably wouldn't have seen that trailer, and I just thought it was hilarious. I kind of am curious to play it, but you know me, I probably won't.
We'll
You
stream
should,
it.
you should play it and stream
I
it.
should, eh?
Here we go.
Great idea.
Here we
All
go.
right. Yep. I'll
I
do
should,
that.
eh?
I should, eh?
Do it.
Eh, though.
Okay, if she does it, will you go get diagnosed?
If she does.
If she plays the game and streams it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. There's an incentive. Yep.
If
all right.
you, I will go and get diagnosed.
Okay.
Can you send me an autism screener? Is that a thing?
Yep.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
And then I'll do one for next week.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Wait, we need to diagnose. Let's send her a screener for something.
What?
Okay, I don't know.
I'm already diagnosed.
Look at her, man. It's pretty obvious she's got a lot of stuff going on.
she got a lot going on.
She's still got the glasses on for those listening.
I do. Hey, well, I guess what are we playing this week, boys?
I've barely touched the PlayStation this week. In fact,
Yeah.
I don't think I've touched it at all. I've been watching Love Island USA and Wednesday on Netflix.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Is
but,
Love Island USA good?
It is good.
Okay.
Yes, it
I
is
haven't
good.
watched
It's way
USA.
better. It's way better production value than the UK one.
Is it?
And the UK one, all the contestants do is just talk about their relationship and
Yeah.
I'm boyfriend girlfriend now
Yeah.
and I'm loyal, all that shit. Whereas in the US one, they actually have a bit of fun and they talk about other things.
Okay, I need to watch
There's
it
a bit
then.
of a bit of grit to it.
Yeah.
Bit of pizzazz.
All right. Thanks for the recommendation.
There you go.
Yeah. Death Stranding or not? You're still abstaining again?
Nah, I played Death Stranding 2. I've only just started it though. But it's
Yeah.
good. And the thing I forgot about Death Stranding is it's quite chill and therapeutic. It's just like, hey, this package needs to get over there and there's like a mountain in between. Take a few ladders with you and a few climbing anchors. And it's just like, how do I get there?
Yeah,
Carrying
yeah.
this big thing, which
Nice.
I quite
Yeah.
enjoy.
Courier simulator.
Well, no, it is, guy. It's a very old take. And having played the first one, it starts off like that.
Yeah.
And then people who clearly have ADHD like yourself probably get bored with it straight away.
Oh my god,
True.
I get bored watching the trailer.
And don't get to the part. And apparently the second game, like eventually in the first game, you unlock all this shit. You're building roads, you're delivering with trucks, there's robots doing it for you, like this massive thing. In the second one, they've cranked it up to 11 and it comes really quick as well. So you don't have to grind with heaps of walking. They just get straight to it. And there's more action and gunfighting and blah, blah, blah. So he's just
Nice.
cranked it up. So yeah, I'll just be
Woo.
jamming that a wee bit, yeah.
Love it.
Do you?
No.
Thank you.
Said that. I haven't really been playing anything this week either, but I might be playing Date Everything. Am I right? This coming
So
week.
she's already gone from I will to I might. And then by the time she gets to a car, it'll be No,
I
won't.
Forgot about it.
Yeah.
No, Sam's current hyperfixation, because it changes, as you know.
It was Age of Empires.
Yeah, now he's playing this game called, it's an Amazon game, and it's called something Auterium World. It's like a MMORPG thing.
Oh, yeah.
And he's actually really enjoying it. And he's very fascinated by all the crafting you can do and all the bits you can get and how diverse it is. And I can't remember what it's called.
I'm excited for him
That sounds great.
For the next 8 days that he's going to enjoy that.
Yeah, let you know what he's playing next week.
It's like he's driven by a motor sometimes, isn't it?
Exactly. Hey, thanks for listening as per. We'll have another DLC out on Monday. And other than that, have a great week.
And we'll chuck a photo of Ellie and her glasses up on the group chat. On the group, Extremely Casual group for Extremely Casual Gamers on Facebook.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Hope you didn't mind our weird episode.
Yeah,
Bye.
sorry about that. Bye.